Hi everyone.
Hello.
I'm in therapy.
Oh, jumping right in.
Just to get right to it.
No intro needed.
This video is about my mental health, what's been going on with my mental health, and the future of my mental health.
It's a lot.
It's going to be a heavy one, everyone. We kind of touched on this earlier this year, if you were paying attention, while I was really sick back in, what was that?
Like May.
April, May?
Early May, yeah.
I had the first panic attack of my life.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it then, but that kind of kicked off the beginning of a very big mental health change in my life
Yeah.
that I didn't expect in that moment. I didn't really realize I was having a panic attack when I had it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've heard from other people like what panic attacks are like, and then I had one, and even in the midst of it, it never occurred to me that this was a panic attack.
Yeah.
As I'm saying to Hannah, I don't want to die, I don't want to die,
I
I'm
think
gonna
I was
die.
the one that was like, you're having a panic attack. You're not gonna die. Like, you're not dying.
Yeah.
But they were both, I mean, if you want to talk about them a little, they were both overnight, like in the middle of the night. So
Yeah.
both of the times Jane woke me up. The second time you didn't really wake me up. I woke up to like you like just making some sort of noise, whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought that like, you weren't really responding, and I thought that Jane was like having some sort of medical
Yeah.
episode, like not a mental health episode, but like I thought you were dying. I was
Like I
oh
was
my
having
God.
a stroke or something.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
like, oh my God, something like physical is wrong. I mean, it kind of was.
Yeah, I mean, I had this like overwhelming sense of dread. I couldn't breathe. I felt like there was a million-pound elephant on my chest.
Yeah.
And it was just the most surreal and scary experience. And like Hannah said, like I had a few like over the course of a few weeks.
Yeah.
And around that same time, I began to have more anxiety than normal. I think I've lived with a pretty high level of anxiety for a lot of my adult
I was
life.
gonna say your baseline isn't particularly low to begin with, I feel like.
I operate at an anxious level.
Yeah.
But around the time of the panic attacks, I began having anxiety in a way that was affecting my life more negatively than ever before. Like I would wake up pretty consistently every night after about an hour or two of sleep, and then remain awake for the rest of the night because I could not turn my brain off of everything that it wanted to worry about, which it found remarkable things to worry about for hours every night.
Mm-hmm.
So that began happening, and then also around that time, I began feeling like things that used to bring me instant joy and gratification were not doing that anymore. Like at the end of a work day, I used to read a book or play video games or go on a walk with our dog with Hannah, and kind of out of nowhere, all of that felt really pointless. Like I didn't want to do it. Even when Hannah would be like, no, come on, like play video games with me, I would do it, but I would be like, Hannah, I'm feeling nothing. And it got to the point where after enough of these kind of moments, we both became aware that like something was not right, not normal,
Mm-hmm.
and that I needed to get help for that.
Yeah, so Shane had done therapy for a while earlier this year. He didn't do it for a super long time. We ended up coming back to Minnesota from LA, and his therapist was in LA, so it just kind of like fizzled out. No specific reason, just like we left. But so this time he found a therapist in Minnesota that he's been going to regularly for months now. So that was like, I think the first time that you've done therapy like more intensely. Yeah.
And it's been a huge life change for me, which we're going to talk about, kind of like where I'm at with my mental health. We'll get into all that, but before we do, we want to briefly thank the sponsor of this video, Growth Therapy.
Yeah, this is an amazing resource that I'm actually really excited to share with everybody.
Yeah.
I think that it can help a lot of people, so we can just tell you about it.
Absolutely. It couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah.
Growth Therapy is a modern mental health platform.
Yes, they're easier to access, more affordable, and made to fit into real life. So there are appointments on the weekends and evenings. You can make an appointment and see a therapist in as little as 2 days.
They also take tons of insurance
Yes.
plans, Medicaid in select states. Cost does depend on your insurance plan, but most people with insurance pay $21 per session.
Yes.
So it's super affordable, and just so important. Like, this is said all the time, but I believe it more than ever. Addressing mental health in your life is really important and really valuable, and drug therapy is so important for that reason, making it accessible for so many people.
Yes, there's also no subscription, so you're just paying per visit that you have with a therapist. They have thousands of very diverse therapists.
Yeah.
You can find someone that really fits with you, which is a huge and important piece of it.
Yeah, like I've lived that now. Finding a therapist that you have a great connection with is so important. And yeah, I love being able to filter by all kinds of things when finding a therapist, like identity, culture, types of therapy offered. I remember when I tried therapy for the first time in college, I had a therapist who rather ableistically suggested that I should be depressed because of my disability, and that didn't really work out. That wasn't a good fit. So I'm surprised. Being able to know a lot about the therapist I'm choosing before I even have a session with them is really important.
Yeah, it takes a lot of that work of weeding those people out for you.
Yeah.
Go to growtherapy.co/Squirmy and Grubs or scan the QR code to get started with therapy that fits you.
Yes, thanks again to Grow Therapy for sponsoring today's video.
Yes.
Now back to my mental health journey.
Back to you, Shane. What's next?
So I've been in therapy for a few months now. I have found a therapist that I fit great with, and I'm feeling better than ever about the prospect of feeling better than ever.
Yeah.
Like, I have not gotten over the hurdles yet, but I believe there is a bright future in my brain.
Like you're in the right place, doing the right things that you should be doing.
Which is a big step, because
Yeah.
at one point, this year, I was feeling rather hopeless. But we've kind of focused on a few different areas of my life. Some of them, if you've been watching for a while, you'll probably be like, yep, that's Shane. That's just Shane being Shane. One is my burden complex, which is the feeling that because I require physical help from Hannah and other loved ones, that I will eventually become a burden to them and they will leave me. Fun. I hope everyone's having a great day before you watch this video.
You're like, oh.
And I think it's interesting because I know logically and emotionally that is not true. Like, Hannah has really helped me come to learn that my caregiving needs are not equivalent with my worth and value as Hannah's husband, and that I will not be a burden to her, and that she, I know that, but being able to acknowledge that I still feel it to someone other than Hannah, Hannah knows, but to have someone that I can explain, I know that it's fake, I know that it's my brain telling me this lie, but I still feel it, and it still really affects me, has been freeing in a way. I'm able to identify this thing that is illogical, and that in a way gives me power over it to just have it out there,
Yeah.
That's been really helpful.
I'm curious, I have a question. Have you talked to your therapist at all about our careers? Has that come up? Comments or
Yeah.
has that been part of it?
Our life, our career, is a huge topic of conversation. Our life is so online. Our job is to share our life with you. And it's a weird dynamic when you're going through the roughest kind of mental health moments of your life and you feel like you need to find a way to turn it on and be happy for the camera. That's been a big part of it. Finding ways to be pleasant when we have to do a speaking engagement, or we have a business meeting, when I'm having a bad mental health day. That can be really hard. The never-ending deluge of hatred and ignorance that we receive every time we post anything.
Yeah.
And that all comes back to the fact that I'm worthless because I'm disabled.
that on top of everything that like everybody is seeing every time we go online, like I think it's been a bad year in general for
In the
most
world?
people. Yeah, in the world. So like there's, I think a lot of people can relate to this year being a more difficult than normal year.
In my first few therapy sessions, I felt like not my normal self because normally I'm eloquent, like I can describe what I'm thinking and feeling, but I just kept saying to my therapist, there is so much, like I don't even know where to begin, and that's kind of what we're saying now, that there are so many compounding factors in the world, in our personal life, with my disability and my burden complex, like there's a lot. And it's just been helpful to have someone remind me that I need to give myself grace, to help me identify when and how I'm being too hard on myself, or maybe not hard enough, where I can grow. It's just been good. Like Hannah has been serving as my like vent recipient for 10 years. Like
I will say you don't vent a lot, like I feel like maybe this is the first time that you have, like I feel like I vent to you more than you vent to me. You don't tend to vent, so I think that maybe you're experiencing the benefits of like talking about that kind of stuff.
It turns out talking about your problems can be really helpful. I mean, I've always been to bottle it up and shove it down and get past it, find a way to laugh about it, and I still believe in that. Like, well, I still believe in finding ways to laugh and move forward. But I am learning that I don't need to bottle it up and repress it all the time. And that's been really big for me. I feel like I've identified some things that I can work on that I didn't expect to, and hope that I get to a place where the things that I love to do bring me joy, and I don't feel anxiety all the time. And I'm happy that I'm moving in the right direction. So that's where I'm at with my mental health. I don't know how to end this video.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
You're doing a great job.
I have to say, Hannah has been, like, I want to say, as supportive as a human being can be, but she's gone beyond that. Like, I have not been the most pleasant to be around at points this year, and Hannah has handled me with love and support and affirmation, and I love her.
Oh, that's nice.
It's been good. So, go therapy, go mental health awareness. Yay. And thank you again for watching our videos. Okay, everyone. Bye.
Bye.